What's up, guys? We're gonna brobeatz. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make some catchy melodies using a hidden grid. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the video. So here is the sound that we'll be using. All right. So just grabbing a scale real quick. We can run. Let's just do a G sharp minor. This tends to be a nice scale. So let's go in here, and I'm gonna be showing you the grid. So there's two types of grids. You have like your half beat, which is like this, or you have this one, right? It's completely on the grid, and then you have your thirds. All right, and your 1/3, 1/6, etc., etc. So there's actually a grid kind of in between these two, and how you get there is you go to your grids, and this works in any DAW, and you want to pick the 1/4 beat, okay? And then how do you actually get the grid out of this? So you'll have 4 notes here, right, within this 1/4 beat grid, and what you want to do is just delete the last one. And then you just want to fill this out and just repeat it until it ends. And you can keep it going like this, but if you just want it to kind of be like a loop, if you want to make like a looped melody, you can repeat it. All right. So let's go ahead and make a bass line, and then we'll make a melody using kind of this tactic here. Okay. So for our bass line, let's make this easy. Let's take this and let's make a chord backwards. So we're just going to do something like that. And then of course you can add your +1s in here if you want to, make a 4 total notes for your bass line. So I'm gonna just spread these out. I'm not doing nothing special. We're just gonna cheat. And then there's our bass line. Let's go ahead and actually make these like that. All right, so there's our bass line. So now what we're gonna do is make a melody on top of this. Now let's go ahead and throw down the melody. So I just want to show you how you can actually utilize this. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this down so we have a better range, and we can go somewhere up here or so. So pretty much just throw down some notes that you like first. So this is the first 3 notes of our scale, so I know that these notes will work. So I'll just put the grid, like what I'm looking at that's not here is this, and you'll just pretty much follow this, right, this kind of rhythm with this grid. Okay, but it doesn't show here, right? And let's make a chord backwards, and then let's make another chord. So we're going to use the tree method. So it's just these are just terms I make up just because they're just easier. Okay, no need to make complicated words. So you just take a note, and we just did it here, but we take a note, make a chord, okay, and then you add a +1. +1 means you just go up or down 1, right, within the scale. So you can go something like that. We can probably keep this. Let me see. Let's actually utilize it. All right, and we can keep it going. And we're just throwing over the notes we already have, right? If you look at this, if you look at the underlying pattern, it's literally the same thing, right? Okay, and you can see we're still following this pattern. So I'm gonna delete this. And of course, don't force your melody to that pattern. Just go with your ear, but it's just something to kind of start with. Let's build off of this. Let's kind of copy what we have up top and go up here, and let's bring this over. Okay, I like that. So I'm gonna drag this stuff over, and let's just make this quick. I'm gonna just and then let's oops. All right, I like that. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna copy this over and then just throw some variation on the other side. So what we're gonna do is make a chord out of this, and then I don't know, let's try that. Let's see. And I'm gonna make it a different color so you know what we changed. And then let's copy it over, and we're gonna add Well, I guess we can stop it here. It's pretty simple. Let's stop it here, and then we can just add some extra stuff if we need to. Now, real quick, we're just gonna add some lower notes. So I'm gonna just use like a little hack here. So we could just take from our blueprint. Since we already have a melody, we could just add something at the bottom. So I'm gonna just take some notes, copy them, and we're gonna pull. I'm gonna make sure that the color is different so we know. Let's pull these down. And then let's, we can just finish these off. I think these are. Let's change up this rhythm a bit. Okay, and then we're just gonna copy it over. Matter of fact, maybe we can, I kind of like this like melody right here. Okay, I like that. So this is the full melody. I know it looks like a lot, but if you really break it down, it's not. So let's go ahead and move on to our counters or whatever else we need to do. Now, I pretty much showed you everything I wanted to. So I'm just pretty much just make an outro beat. I might speed things up because this isn't really like the focus of the video. So we're just gonna copy this over, and this is the sound we have here. Very like ambient sound. And then I'm gonna just copy the bass line here. Oops, why is it not copying exactly? Then we could do that with our 808 too. Just nothing crazy. We just kind of just throwing some stuff in. And then what you do is right click here. And then I guess I could show you like an effect as well that you can throw on stuff like this too. But only if this doesn't take forever. Just add some simple bounce. It doesn't need to be crazy. Just copy this over to this side. All right, pretty simple. So what I'm gonna do is load up some effects and then just kind of show you the master or whatever I add, okay? So for the effects, I kind of went really simple. So for the counter, I just did a little EQ just to take out frequencies I didn't like and obviously turn it down. We could probably spread these out a bit. And then for the melody, I just threw on a custom preset that I have. So I'll just show you how it's set up. So obviously you can see the EQ here, right? So I just kind of shaved off what I didn't like and kept what I did. And then for shaper box, I did this is custom preset, a reverse, just a bare bones reverse. And then to add bounce to the reverse, because sometimes when you add like reverse effects, it messes the timing up. I did a filter to kind of add bounce to the melody itself. And then just a portal. This is the one that I have. And then just another EQ. And then on the master, I just have this lifeline console, just to kind of reshape my 808, and then just a soft clipper about -12. Yeah, about -12 dB. And that's it. So I'll just play it with this on. Get the drums up. There we go. All right, and that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.